Fellas. Fellas. Come on, man. Do I really need to do this video? Fellas, come on. But I will. You have forced my hand. You have forced my hand. Hey, everybody. It's Mimi. Nice to see ya. How you doing today? Please never mind the stress acne because a lot going on. Got some demolition happening at my apartment due to the hurricane. Stuff going on here, scheduling. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But look what I did do. I got some lighting. Does it look brighter? Do I have shadows? Am I casting any shadows? Do I look bright and youthful? Probably not. Probably not. But, and this is just grease. This is not a dew. It's just probably sweat and just grease. Anyways, so if you've been following the series this week, on Monday, I did a video about 8 Overdone audition songs females do, okay? And you guys responded really well to that, and some of you requested the PDF, so thank you for that. P.S. If you're watching this in the replay, comment replay, so I know you're watching it, and thank you for coming back and watching it. I appreciate that. You know, it honestly makes me feel like people want to hear something I have to say. Because most times no one listens to me. So not my students, not the people I work with, nobody listens to me. So I always get excited when people hit replay, when they say they came back to watch it. So I guess you all feel that I'm giving something of value, and I appreciate it. So today, we're going to talk about, surprise, surprise, 8 Overdone audition songs that guys do. Now, there's a lot of songs up here that maybe like the average person may not know from certain musicals that you may not know. But if you are a diehard hashtag theater freak, then you know these shows. If you are a theater freak, give me a hashtag theater freak down in the comments. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're watching. Or my teenagers, give me a hashtag theater nerd down there so I can know. Any of my students, my theater babies, give me a hashtag theater babies. My tweens, give me a hashtag theater lovers. My teens are my theater nerds. And my adults are my theater freaks, all right? So just give it to me in the comments, okay? So we're going to do the males songs today. And again, oh, there's an emergency alert test from the National Wireless. Okay, I don't know what that means, but all right. Sorry about that. So we're going to do the 8 songs today. Okay, I thought I viewed it. We're going to do 8 songs for the guys today, all right? Ready to get started? Let's do it. Okay. First up, let's see. Let's add here. Now, last time I was getting hidden behind curtains and things. So if that's the case, let me know, please. If you can see me, if you can hear me, just triple check, make sure. How about I'll go on mine too to see. I'll go on my Facebook page on my phone to see if everything looks okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. You can see me. Yay. Okay. First up. Corner of the Sky from Pippin. Okay, now listen. Listen to me, all right? Here's the deal. Pippin is one of my all-time favorite shows. Legit one of my favorite shows. I did it in high school. I played Bertha in high school. When I was in high school and I did it, I didn't really get it. Like I kind of got it, but not really. I just fell in love with the music and the dance. And then I was able to direct it for Southwest High School. a couple years ago. Loved it. And I've seen a lot of productions of it. I saw the Broadway cast, the touring cast of it. Newbern had an awesome production of it. I want to play the lead player in it one day, but it's got to be before my knees give out, which looks like it's going to be any day now. So I love this show. It is my favorite show. So one of my favorite shows. However, this song is sung so much all the time by guys. And the thing is I get it, right? It's an up-tempo, you can show off in it. I get it. But the problem is when you have like 50 other guys that are coming in here singing it, it just gets redundant and you're like, dude, you couldn't find anything else? Nothing? So there's other songs in that show that I like that you can also find great music in. You know what I mean? There's a couple of different songs in there, like On the Right Track. There's a couple, if you piece it together, right, you can get a good 16 bars out of that song. A couple of different things. Just don't do this one anymore, okay? Great. Our next one is Being Alive from the Musical Company. Okay, this is one of those where I said you may not know this musical. Company is a great show done by the fabulous godfather of musical theater, Stephen Sondheim, who I love. And it's a really good show. And it's got great music and great characters. And it's been revived on Broadway. And it's had a special performance with Neil Patrick Harris. And it was recorded, actually. You can find it on YouTube. It had Neil Patrick Harris, Patti LuPone, Craig Bierko, like Bierko, a couple of other people too. So you should definitely check it out if you can. And it's a beautiful song. This is one of my favorite songs from that show. But when I tell you, it's done too much. It's done too much. It's a big belty song too, you know, and it can be drawn out and it's a long song and, you know, but there's other songs. There's just other songs. Don't do it. Keep that for like if you're doing a showcase or something like Broadway After Dark. That'd be a song that we would perform for Broadway After Dark. You know what I mean? Because we're performing it. But like for an audition piece, not so much. All right. So just no. All right. Number 3, Giants in the Sky. All right. Before you start throwing loaves of bread and stones at me, just listen to what I'm saying here. Okay. Giants in the Sky is from the musical Into the Woods, which I also love, which is also written by the great Stephen Sondheim, who was actually Ryan Mould's favorite composer, by the way. I bet you did not. Ryan, who teaches the music here, is one of his favorite composers. And so Giants in the Sky is, again, one of those songs that is quirky, it's a little up-tempo, but it can also show heart, and a lot of people do it. I'm going to be honest here, though, okay? This is one that I haven't heard much here in Jacksonville on the audition circuit. The young lady who's playing our Willy Wonka, her name is Gabby Smith. She auditioned with Giants in the Sky. And it really was refreshing because, one, I was like, how smart are you to come in here and do that song, even though it was a male song, but she sang it really well and performed it really well, you know, and it made us pay attention. You know what I mean? It made us all go, oh, okay. She did an awesome job. Well, clearly, because she's my Wonka. But so I understood. For that, I get it. But in like a more professional world, while we are a professional theater, we are also considered a community theater. Okay, which will become a regional theater in a couple years. But so for us, I get it to sing it. But if you're going to audition for school, for a college, or for a show, I wouldn't use it, okay? Because it's just been heard a lot of times. And not to mention, Sondheim's music is hard, okay? If you've never heard his music or you never played his music is hard. And piano players will hate you. If you show up to an audition with a Sondheim piece, they do not like it at all. Most of them. And so if you show up with a Sondheim piece, just so you know, you're going to have to really go through it with them before you start the audition. So just saying, pick something else, and that's okay. You can pick something else. All right. Our next one is Without Love from Hairspray. Okay. Again, love me some Hairspray. Love it. I saw it on Broadway, like I told you guys on Monday. My friend Mary Bond Davis was in it, and it was great. Great. However, honestly, there's a lot of songs in this show that guys overdo. It Takes Two, Run Tell That, this one, Without Love. There's a lot of them that guys do. And I get it, again. But there's other shows. Like, for instance, look at the show Cry Baby, the musical. Cry Baby was a movie that starred Johnny Depp and Ricky Lake, and written by John Waters, who also wrote Hairspray, the movie, and then turned into a musical. Well, Cry Baby was also turned into a musical. It's completely inappropriate and hysterical. So my college and adult and up, I would look into that for an audition piece, because that is different than coming in with Hairspray, but it's still that same genre. It's still in that 60s kind of feel. So looking into shows that are around that same genre that have other songs in them is always key. You know what I mean? But singing stuff like Without Love and the other songs I mentioned, just don't do it, because we just keep hearing it, and it just all runs together. So don't do it. Okay, thanks. There's a lot of things I could say about this. Come close. If you cannot execute this song flawlessly, do not attempt it at an audition, okay? This is an iconic song, all right? And it's a hard song. You go in and out of your falsetto. You know, it's a ballad. It's popular. So you gotta really, really nail it. And there's other songs you can sing from West Side Story, but people do this one because it's well known. But the key to what I've been saying these last two videos is it's not always about well known, okay? It's about songs that show you off and get you the callback and get you the gig. It doesn't matter that Maria from West Side Story is a well-known song. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you come in there with a song that shows you off and that is absolutely amazing. And it doesn't have to be Maria. Do you see what I'm saying? So don't do Maria. Love the musical. Can't wait to see the remake. The Impossible Dream. Some of you might be familiar with this from Man of La Mancha. The impossible dream. It's like that, you know, it's this big, you know, and for whatever reason, I feel like I have to sing it like that every time I demonstrate it. So it's a big number. It's a big belty number, you know, but it's also done a lot all the time. And you don't have to. There's other songs in Man of La Mancha that you can look into. And that's been, if you haven't noticed, that's been kind of like my theme here is you don't always have to go outside of the show that you're looking at. If you love The Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha, chances are there are other songs in Man of La Mancha that you also like that can be done and be done better than the impossible dream. You see what I'm saying? So in some cases, I'm not telling you to go out and find a completely different show. Most times you can find it right there in the show that you're looking at, in the show that you have sheet music for. But just don't be so hell-bent and dead set on the impossible dream. Look at other songs in that show, okay? All right, let's see what's next. I'm Alive from Next to Normal. Okay, this is also a show where some of you don't know. The Next to Normal is a fantastic Tony Award-winning show. It's one of my favorites. It's a bucket list show for me to perform in. And the music is very, very popular even still. And this show, oh man, it debuted in Broadway. I was still in New York when this show debuted. So this had to be 2004, maybe 4 or 5, around there. And it's an awesome show, awesome music. I can't wait to be able to direct it here one day, or to have somebody direct it so I can be in it. So it's an awesome show. And one of the songs from the show is I'm Alive, that Aaron Teviot sings. And it's a great song. I'm not taking anything away from any of these songs, but it's just overdone. And it's one of those songs where you got to be able to really sing it. I mean, he is like belting and he's moving and he's going from I'm alive, I'm alive. Like he's getting up there, like he's mixing the voice and doing it. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. And you got to have the breath. You have to have the energy. It's a lot. So we hear it a lot, you know, especially for young men who are usually between the ages of 18 to 23, 24. They usually sing the song a lot. So if you're going to sing it, you're going to have to kill it, okay? But don't sing it. How about that? And I think this is my final one here. It's pretty obvious, people. Come here. Come here. Let me talk to you. Hold on. Right here. Come here. Don't sing anything from Phantom. Do you hear me? Do not sing anything from Phantom. Stop it. Put it down. Don't even. If you picked up your phone right now to go look at the list of music from Phantom, put it down. Don't do it. I want to see it. I want to hear it. Don't bring it into the studio. Don't do it. All right? Phantom has been around since, it seems, the 1700s. I know that's exaggerating, but it's been around since forever. And everybody, all guys, think they can be the Phantom and think they can sing the music. And just don't put yourself through it. And honestly, this goes for women too. Don't come in here auditioning with anything from Phantom of the Opera. Don't do it. Because one, it's hard. Two, it is completely overdone. It's right up there with Les Mis as far as I'm concerned. Just don't do it. It's too much, okay? So, please. Love ya. And if I have to, I'll sit there and listen to it. But just know the whole time I'm going, why? Why are they singing this song? Why? Okay? Find some other music to sing. Don't do Phantom, please. Now, okay, is it because I personally don't like Phantom? Yes. Well, no, I'm just kidding. It's not just that it's not that I don't like Phantom. It's not one of my faves. But I do know, and please understand that, especially for Phantom, I'm speaking for not just me, but other directors that I know personally who would much rather you not come in here singing Phantom, okay? It's hard. It's just not, and it's not an audition piece worthy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not. So don't do it. But you know what you can do? Got a couple tips for you too, just like I gave to the ladies. Look for songs from lesser known shows, okay? Guys, you have plenty of music to choose from. You've got some great stuff out there. Sometimes I think more than the women do. You've got great shows like Memphis, the musical, Tick, Tick, Boom, Title of Show, The Fantastics, all these different shows that have all these great musical numbers in them. Go out and find what's wrong with that. Don't get comfortable choosing audition pieces that you're like, oh, I'll just sing Giants in the Sky from Into the Woods because I know it. No, you know it, and so do the 50 other of the 100 guys that are coming to this audition. Stand out. Be different. Find something else because that's who we remember. That's when we go, hey, he was the guy that sang that one song. We don't remember the guy who sang Phantom because there were so many people who sang Phantom. Okay, so this one, think about female songs. And I meant to tell my girls this. Girls, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I meant to tell you this in my video on Monday. Sometimes you can get away with singing a song of the opposite gender, okay? A couple stipulations are you do have to make sure that you sing it extremely well. It's not like you think you have a good falsetto, so you think you can get up there to the notes or blah, 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 or you think you can sing that low. No, you gotta know that you can kill that song, okay? I used to sing Here and Now by Luther Vandross for certain auditions, and that was a surprise to the judges. One, they were surprised that I could sing that low. Because whenever I tell people I'm a tenor, they think I'm lying. They're like, oh, no, you're an alto. But no, for real, I'm a tenor. Like, for real. So, you know, I would sing if it was allowed through the audition notice. I would do Here and Now by Luther Vandross, and I would get the gig or I would get called back and, you know, that kind of thing, because it was a surprise to the judges and they remembered me because I stood out, okay? So that's the whole point here, is making sure that you're standing out. And there might be some songs that women sing that are musical theater that you can do and that make it, that shows you off, okay? So look for that. Look for those too. If you want a PDF of the songs and stuff I've listed here, just put it in the comments. Comment, I'll take it, and I will shoot you a link to the PDF of this, either later on today or tomorrow. That way you can have it with you in your audition book, or when you're on your search for songs, you can look at this list and go, oh, no, can't do that. Don't want to do that. Okay? Not saying you can't. I'm just saying I advise against it, okay? And if you are getting anything out of these videos, please share. The more you share, the more DAP gets out there, the more we have people audition, the bigger our community grows, the bigger our shows get, the more we can do for you guys, the more we can offer, and it's just going to be great. So please, if you see something on our Facebook page that you like, share it. You know what I mean? Go to YouTube, youtube.com/Debbie's Angels. Subscribe. We're going to be starting up a couple more challenges. And I probably shouldn't be telling you this. I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay? So there's a possibility that we might be doing a live reading of this new horror play. It's only about 25 minutes long, and we might be doing it on Halloween night. And something like that has never been done here before, and I'm so excited. I have to read it and just see what it's like, but we will literally just be doing the show live on Facebook or YouTube. Yeah, that'll be it. And we'll just see what happens. We'll use the costumes and props that we have, and we're just going to see what happens. So I'll get you more info on that and see if we can actually get that done. In the meantime, share this video. If you want a PDF, comment, I'll take it below. If you watched it in the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Feel free to share it too. The more you share our stuff, the more we can do and just keep growing, you know. And I hope everybody's doing okay still. Check in. Let me know how you're doing mentally after this hurricane. It's telling you threw everybody for a loop, didn't it? So, you know, just check in. Let me know how you're doing. And on Friday, I will probably end the series with monologues that are overdone for females and males. So you don't want to miss that either. Okay, because that's a big one too. So we'll talk about that on Friday. Thank you guys so much. You're awesome. You know it. You know it. Say it. Say it. All right. Thank you. You're amazing. And I will see you soon. Bye. Why am I doing